guys, this is DJ Wolf Live. I got a couple things I want to talk about right quick. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, I'll just do another one. But anyway, I want to talk about the Katt Williams situation, because everybody and everybody on YouTube has been talking about it, and I haven't got my 2 cents in on it yet. Couple of things first. I'm proud of Katt Williams. Katt Williams is from my home state. Okay, he grew up in Dayton. He was born in Dayton, grew up in Cincinnati. Fellow Buckeye, so you know I'm going to support my dude, man. You know, I remember going to a theater in Cleveland, or Cleveland Heights, but in Cleveland, and I went to go see. I took my son and my niece. It was around Thanksgiving, to go see Friday After Next. And it was out around 2001, 2002, whatever. Me and my son had caught the bus in Cleveland. And he wanted to go. I was going to originally go by myself, but he wanted to go with me. So he literally cried about it. He was still a kid, he wanted to go. And I was like, okay, let's go. So we went up there and everything, and we had a good time. Of course, it was in the middle of winter, which is one of the reasons I didn't want to take it, but that's another story. But because I know how harsh the winters in Cleveland are. I'm used to it. But anyway, so we went to go, drove up to the theater to go see Friday After Next. Had a great time. And it's the first time I saw it, and I said, this guy's going to be a star. I told my son, my niece, I said, I'll never forget, I said, he's going to be somebody. I said, you remember that name, Katt Williams? Because I remember we stayed for the credits. I said, remember that name, Katt Williams. This guy's going to be the next big deal. And that's all you heard. Weeks after that, man. I was like, wow. And I did not know that he was a regular on Comic View back in the late 90s. And he was on, what's the other, Def Comedy Jam. He was on both shows. I didn't realize that was the same guy. I didn't even pay no attention. But the Money Mike role was the one that got me to pay attention to him. Him and Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley I kind of knew about. I used to watch him on Comic View. I did remember Ricky Smiley. But I didn't realize how funny he was until he did. I knew he was a funny guy, but I didn't realize how funny he really was until he did Friday After Next. So it was their both breakout roles. So now part of the controversy is Ricky Smiley was claiming that Katt Williams was originally supposed to do the Santa Claus role, and Ricky Smiley was supposed to be getting the Money Mike role. But according to Ice Cube, Katt Williams was always considered for the Money Mike role. Yeah, so I don't know where Ricky Smiley got that from, but I'm actually glad that they had considered Katt Williams, because Katt Williams was the only person that could ever pull it off, in my opinion. That's among other things. Also, Katt Williams had receipts for both Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey stealing his jokes. Cedric the Entertainer, I'm sorry. Somebody else stole his joke too. I'm trying to remember who it was. Steve Harvey stole his little television role. Damn near stole his television role from Mark Curry. But I think he did steal a joke from Katt Williams as well. I know he stole. I know Cedric the Entertainer definitely stole a joke from Katt Williams. That was already been proven. But he's dropped a lot of dimes on a lot of people, man. And to be honest, I know me and my son had a little bit of a disagreement. He said, some other people were saying that he felt like Katt Williams was out there to try to get some clout, because I know he'd get ready to drop another concert movie. If I ain't mistaken, he's getting ready to drop another concert movie this year. Sometime, I don't know when. But you gotta give Katt credit for what credit due. He's a very, very successful comedian, a businessman. He's put out dozens of comics out there in the forefront. Matter of fact, he did a comic movie with several well-known comics that he put together in the film, including the likes of Red Grant from out here in the DMV, and Linnell, and some others in the movie that he did with them. Matter of fact, I think he did 2 movies with them. Yeah. But he actually does support other comics. He might put blasts on the bigger names, but he does support other comics, up-and-coming comics. That's a known fact. I ain't heard about too many comics doing that. But I do know Katt Williams does support dozens of other comics. That's a known fact, regardless of what anybody said. This dude he may criticize folks, but he support folks too. You know, that's my homie. So, you know, I got to back him up. You know, a lot of things I didn't know about him. I didn't know that he was, at the age of 13, that he was on his own. You know, he had left home. He emancipated himself from his home. You know, I guess there's some issues he had with his dad. You know, I can understand that. I kind of identify with that a little bit. I didn't do it until I was 21, but, you know, I was ready to go at 21. I was ready to go before that. But 21 was when I was able to solidify myself to have the courage, and the courage to do it. And especially doing it when I joined the military in 1986. You know, I was like, I had to do something, man. You know, and I want to do a little bit of podcast about myself. I tried to do it the other night, and I still had not been able to upload that video yet. It was the video I did for New Year's, my first video for the New Year, and I still have not been able to upload it yet. I don't know why. I gotta figure that out. But anyway, it's in the can, and I did it. I was actually trying to work on doing a puppet a skit show, you know, something like Crank Yankers or something like Traymo and Keisha. I got my own thing. I just don't know. I may just work on the pilot and see how people react to it. But it'll probably be on another channel, because for some reason this channel here, DJ Wolf Live and Foreman for All to Hear, doesn't get a lot of views. I don't understand it. To this day, you know, even when it was For All to Hear, which I might switch it back to For All to Hear anyway. For some strange reason, it don't get the shine. It's never got the shine. At one time it did. I was actually getting some views. I was getting as many as up to 3,000 views on a certain number of videos that I posted. But that was like about 4 or 5 years ago. And now I don't get any. I don't understand what that's all about. Still don't understand what that's all about. You know, it's just ridiculous to me. It's totally ridiculous to me. You know. But nevertheless, I'm gonna keep pushing my channels, you know, to try to get views. But that's the problem. And I'm like, it may be something I might just give up on one of these channels altogether, because I'm not getting the shine I need to get. And I don't know if it's because YouTube don't like, your algorithms don't like the fact that I'm being honest about a lot of things, you know, because this is For All to Hear. You know, they're very leery about black channels that actually have valid opinions about things that need to be addressed. They're very leery about that. You know, they don't like what channels, when people speak their mind when it comes to black channels. When it comes to white channels, they support them all day. When it comes to black channels, they always get fucked with. Excuse my French. And I don't even do as much cussing on my channels as I used to. But it's just ridiculous how they treat certain channels on YouTube. What is with these guys? They drive like they bat out of hell this morning. You know, I'm gonna do a whole podcast on that. Matter of fact, I should talk about it now while I'm talking. But I do support Katt Williams. I just hope that I wish nothing but the best for him. I really do, because I think he's very good at what he does, and I do think that he's on the right path to why he stays what he stays, because it needs to be addressed. But getting this traffic out here in the DMV, these people drive like they lose their minds out here, man. And they continue to do the same stupid stuff every single day. I could be doing 60, 70 miles an hour. These roads are going to do 75, 80. On a highway that you're supposed to only do 55 on. That's another whole story. Yeah. But anyway, let me get off my soapbox here. This is DJ Wolf. I got more to say on the back burner. Looks like I might be out anyway. Okay, I'm out.